Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of July 2022. Hope you guys are doing really well. I'm going to take a quick second here just to remind you that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. It's really not supposed to. That's why it's general. If you're interested in a private reading, that information can be found in the small box that is beneath this reading. Keep in mind, in a general reading, the energies can switch or reverse. It's not at all unusual. So if you find yourself, resonating with the energy on the opposite side, just go with that. Okay, as long as it is resonating. Keep in mind that not everything in the reading is going to resonate because it's for multiple people. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. All right, so let's begin. Spirit, can I have the energy of Capricorn? Capricorn. Okay. All right, Capricorn, you are starting out with the Magician. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Lovers. All right, so Capricorn, you are manifesting right now. And I feel like you're taking things that are small and you're making them bigger. You're manifesting. You're blowing things up in a good way. So this is good energy here. I do like this for you. It's a strong energy of manifestation. And you're very protective of what it is that you're trying to grow here as well. I feel like you're standing your ground. You're protecting it from anything or anyone that would cause harm. It's something you're willing to fight for. Whatever it is you're manifesting, you're willing to fight for this. You're willing to defend it. It may cause you to be a little defensive at times. I believe that it has to do with a connection because we have the Lovers here. I believe it has to do with a connection that is a very strong connection. For some of you, it is a twin flame connection. This is my twin flame card in this particular deck. This would be somebody, though, that, whether it's twin flame or not, that you have something that is a very big difference between the two of you. This is, it could be that there's a big age difference, possibly. I don't know, maybe the two of you live very far apart. There's something that is a big difference between the two of you. Maybe you have very different religious upbringings. You may come from different ethnic backgrounds. There is something, though, that is very different that, between the two of you, but at the same time, you're very drawn towards each other. There's a magnetic draw towards each other. And I feel like you're willing to fight for this connection. You're definitely manifesting it. So let's see who's in your energy, Capricorn. Show me who's in Capricorn. Okay. All right, so we have the World in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the person that's in your energy, I feel like this person has been holding on to you as well. There's something here. I feel like things may have been moving very, very, very slowly, but they are holding on to you. Things may increase now because divine timing is at play. There's definitely a cyclical nature to something within either their energy or the energy of this connection. There may also be somebody that is involved in this connection that is older, perhaps a parent or a grandparent. that might be guiding them in some form. That's interesting. There's a cycle that is involved in this that hasn't quite ended yet. But I can see that divine timing is at play. Things are starting to move. Problems are being overcome. This person has, they're shrugging off some problems. They're resolving some problems between the two of you. So let's see what's in the connection. Let's see the energy between the two of you. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. So maybe in the past there was an in and out type of energy. I believe that isn't quite resolved yet, but it's getting there, and you're manifesting. I feel like the two of you there may not be communication right now for some of you. And if there is communication, there's something that's not being said. Something that's not being said. It would be something that is very happy, though. It's something joyful. And you're manifesting this. So if you're not speaking with this person, things have been moving very, very slow. Know, Capricorn, that there is a cycle that's not quite over with that. It has to do with this non-communication. It's not quite over, but it is changing. It's changing because you are manifesting this change. Yeah, you're manifesting this change. And for those of you that there is some communication, but it's in the past it's been like on again, off again, on again, off again. That cycle is not quite over either, but it's getting there, and it's been slow going. But you are manifesting, and you're manifesting from a very good place, a positive place. Let's see what's directly affecting this connection. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there's a lack of balance here. Yeah, lack of balance. And decisions. Decisions need to be made. Something to do with decisions. Let's see your outcome. The connection is not balanced right now. Okay. So in the outcome, I do see communication, and it's going to happen quickly. Now, for some of you, this is actually travel. If you live at a distance from this person, either you or this person could travel in order to resolve something, to communicate, to resolve something. But I do feel like regardless, there's definitely going to be communication back and forth, and I feel like it's going to happen very quickly. It's gonna take you off guard. It's gonna happen that quickly. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seer. This is the underlying energy, and it tells me that one or both parties here is really delving deep into their intuition. I feel like it's both parties, and I feel like both parties are pretty perceptive and very, very much right now using their intuition in this connection. I feel like there's somebody who is really studying up on a twin flame connection. They're finding out information. They're like looking up information about twin flame connections. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? Okay, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so there's been a painful ending. I feel like Capricorn, you felt very betrayed here, and you've tried to move forward. You've done everything you can to try to move forward into something more peaceful. You know, trying to resolve, trying to move away from this feeling of betrayal, this feeling of being stabbed in the back, of just pain from this ending. Let's see why the Seven of Wands is here. All right, we have the Four of Coins reversed. We have the Death card. And we have the Hangman. Okay. Yeah, so you're willing to fight for this connection. You might be a little bit defensive because I see this ending again and I see that it was painful, but I'm feeling like it's taken you a long time, Capricorn, but you finally are letting go. You're finally letting this go. But it's taken a while. Letting go is what's going to allow the transformation. And once you do that, that's where, you know, the Hangman goes into the upright. And that's insight, gaining insight and feeling of knowledge, taking oneself out of this I'm going to wait energy and this, you know, energy of kind of just hanging in there, letting it go, releasing it, letting it end in order to gain a new perspective, in order to, you know, gain that enlightenment, to take yourself down off of that tree so you can look at things differently. So, you know, I feel as if you will fight for the connection, but you're also going to stand your ground and you're going to fight for yourself and your own integrity as well. So let's see why the Lovers is here. I feel like you're changing your approach to this connection. It's taken you a long time to do it, but you're there. You're doing it now. Yeah, I'm seeing a reconciliation. I see a reconciliation after a period where things just could not seem to come together. I feel like it's going to happen because of a judgment call, and that judgment call has to do with a choice, a big choice in love that is being made. It's that big choice has to do with reconciliation, with bringing someone back in out of the cold. It's a judgment call. And it's all happening here, Capricorn, because you are now, after a very long time, you're looking at this differently. You're letting go of this ending. You're letting go of this pain. You're able to finally move forward. You've manifested that. You've manifested the ability to let go and move forward. And you're manifesting the connection as well because you're looking at it differently from a more enlightened perspective. Let's look at their energy. Why is the World in reverse? You've done a lot of work on yourself here, Capricorn, and it's obvious. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So they are single. They become single. They think about you a lot. They stay in their head. They can't let the memories go, but when they do think of you, they think of you in a positive light. They are single, and their money seems to be good. They seem to be doing well on their own. They're very independent. This person's very independent. And I'm not going to lie, that people are attracted to them. They have people, you know, from their past making offers to them. They have a little glow up going on here. Now, that being said, there's some kind of a cycle here that has not quite ended, but it's a cycle from the past too. But I'm telling you that this person is thinking about you, and they're thinking about, the good memories that they've had with you. So that may be the cycle that has not ended. Let's see why the wheel is here, because I see things turning in a positive direction. Whoever this person is that is older than them holds the key to this change. So this person, I feel like, would be a positive person in their life because they hold the keys to this change. All right, so we have Temperance and we have the Emperor. All right, so the change that's coming about is that this person is being they're healing, and they are being guided. They're being spiritually guided to a higher level of. They're being guided to a higher level of being in the world. I feel like the person on this side is the divine masculine, and there is someone in. So if you are in a twin flame or a spiritual connection, know that this person is being divinely guided. Now this, there may be someone older in their life, or it could just be that they're receiving guidance directly. The downloads or guidance from spirit. It is the key to things beginning to move forward in a positive direction. Divine timing is at play, and they're being spiritually guided. It is going to take them into a higher level of, vibration in this world. They are literally leveling up their energy. It's a good energy that they're moving into. It has a lot to do with you letting go of this ending and the ability for you now to finally begin to look at it differently. Let's look at, why is the 10 of Wands in reverse? All right, so we have the 7 of Coins, and we have, look at that. Again, we have this 8 of Wands. So they're being patient, but they don't want to be. They're being patient, but they want to come rushing in, either travel or with communication, or both, in order to resolve the problems. They want to resolve the problems. So they're having to be patient, but they want to move quick. They definitely want to move quick. So when they do, I think it's going to be a surprise to you. I think it's going to kind of take you by surprise, because you're going to believe that this is not coming back together, and then boom, all of a sudden it's going to. So this person is going through a transformation. They are. They're going through a transformation. They're moving from a cycle, a never-ending cycle, where things, maybe they were non-committal. Some of them were playboys or playgirls, and not really committing, keeping themselves single, in and out in their energy, and that is changing. That is changing. And it's going to shock you. So let's look at the connection. I feel like you have not talked to this person in a while. I feel like they will be the one to initiate conversation. And I think it's going to be very shocking. All right, we have the 5 of Swords reversed. There may be conflict between the two of you. We have the 8 of Coins, and we have the 3 of Coins. So for some of you, you met this person through work. there was a conflict, and it may have in some way affected you in your work or through work. But here's the deal: the conflict is ending. The conflict is definitely ending, and I'm seeing that you've put in the work to work on the moving away from the pain of this ending. I feel like you're willing to work out the conflict. They also have put in some work here. They do spend a lot of time thinking about the good memories. I'm going to tell you that. But they're willing also to put in the work to end the conflict. They're going to come in very agreeable. They want to cooperate. They want to work with you. They also want to build a base, a foundation. So if this person has been flighty in the past, that they're bringing in the cooperation to build a foundation. They want to build up on that. And this is a contract. So I feel like whereas in the past they haven't been wanting to commit, that's ending. So let's see why the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. You could be dealing with a water sign. That would be a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Let's see. We also have an Aries, a Sagittarius. Let's see. We also have the Seven of Cups reversed. So the imbalance in this connection, this is what's affected the connection. It exists because you've kind of closed out your feelings. You've kind of closed your heart a little bit. You've been defensive. You closed your heart, and I feel like that had to do with this cycle going on for so long. You thought, okay, I have to let this go. I just have to let it go. It was a decision you made. For them, they were in a state of confusion. And because of that confusion, I feel like they felt they had really no other choice but to begin to heal and to level up their energy and to create these changes. It has caused a transformation for them. And they have decided to lean into that transformation. So this is what's affecting this connection, and it will end the conflict that is between the two of you, as well as any internal conflict that's in either of your energies. Let's see why we have the Eight of Wands in your outcome. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords reversed. We have the Seven of Wands. Now that's in your energy. And we have the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, so we see that this person is going to come in with communication, possibly traveling to do so. Why? To fight for this connection. You're also willing to fight for this connection. And so what's going to happen, both of you willing to fight for the connection, willing to stand your ground individually, but also to fight for the connection. What that's going to bring about, it's going to free you from all this anxiety that you have had with regard to this connection. It frees you from being up in your head, always wondering, are we going to come back together? Are we not going to come back together? What do I do? Do I wait for this person? Do I move on with my life? Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? Why do I have this strong attraction to this person? This is crazy. So all of this stuff that's going on in your head, you're going to be free from that. It's going to free you from that energy. The energy for them is one of healing. It's going to bring about healing from this very painful experience that they have had in this connection. And it's going to be a result of this communication. Now, if there have been outside forces that have affected this connection, I feel like that is also going to be discussed, and the two of you are also going to basically resolve that. So these problems that are between the two of you are going to be handled. I see the two of you resolving these problems. Both of you feeling much better, bringing in healing energy, freeing energy in the process. It will result out of the blue from this person communicating and or traveling to communicate, but you're not going to see it coming. I really don't think you will. They've gone through a transformation. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Now this tells me that the two of you are not speaking at this time, and if you are, there's definitely confusion in the connection. So let's pull some oracle cards just to finish up your reading. Capricorn, this is very good. This is good energy, and I feel like you're going to be very pleased, very happy with this. Right. So let's see what we've got here. All right, Capricorn, for you. Oh, look at that. It says, opportunity knocks. Go for it. You might get a knock at your front door, Capricorn, and it could be this person. So, wow, opportunity knocks. For the person that you are involved with, we have 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. And I feel like this is what this person is. They have destructive traits that they are beginning to, they're coming out of. They're moving out of those destructive traits. They're moving towards, a higher energy. So they're combating those things. And for the connection itself, we have dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. This is going to make you very happy. Okay, I hope this has been helpful for you, Capricorn. This is a great reading. If you would, hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. And also, if this has resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do that. I read all of them. So until I see you in the monthly readings, namaste.